Ladies and gentlemen, gather round for another extraordinary episode of Timeless Talks. I'm your host, David Lee, and today we have a very special guest who will take us on a journey through the annals of scientific history. So fasten your seatbelts and get ready to explore the captivating life of none other than Robert Boyle, the maestro of chemistry. Robert, your contributions to the field of chemistry are legendary. But let's delve into your past a bit. Would you please introduce yourself to our audience? We'd love to hear about your background, starting from where and when you were born, to how you spent your childhood, youth, and later years.
Delighted to be here, David. Allow me to take you on a journey through the tapestry of my life. I was born on January 25, 1627, in Lismore, County Waterford, Ireland. My upbringing was shaped by a family deeply interested in science, which fostered my inquisitive nature from a young age. Throughout my childhood and youth, I had the privilege of being surrounded by great minds and scholars. My father, Richard Boyle, the Earl of Cork, provided me with a solid education and exposure to various fields of knowledge. It was during these formative years that I discovered a fervent passion for the natural sciences. One defining moment that ignited my interest occurred when I traveled to Oxford and joined the distinguished, Invisible College. This clandestine group of intellectuals and scientists became the precursor to the Royal Society. Here, I had the opportunity to engage in captivating discussions and witness firsthand the wonders of experimental philosophy. My thirst for knowledge propelled me to delve deeper into the natural world, conducting countless experiments and observations. It was through these meticulous investigations that I sought to uncover the fundamental laws governing the behavior of matter. So, you see, David, it was the amalgamation of my upbringing, exposure to brilliant minds, and my insatiable curiosity that set me on the path to becoming a champion of scientific inquiry. The journey was long, but every step forged my unwavering commitment to understanding the mysteries of nature and the intricate workings of the universe.
You are known for Boyle's law, which describes the relationship between the pressure and volume of a gas. Could you take us back to the time when you discovered this law? What led you to conduct those experiments, and what was the impact of this discovery on the scientific community?
Yes, Boyle's law, a cornerstone of my scientific endeavors. My fascination with the behavior of gases sparked a series of meticulous experiments that laid the groundwork for what we now know as Boyle's law. In the mid-17th century, the prevailing understanding of gases was limited, and the relationship between their pressure and volume was not well defined. Inspired by the works of Galileo Galilei and Evangelista Torricelli, I sought to explore this uncharted territory. I embarked on a systematic series of experiments, meticulously measuring the volume of gases at varying pressures. By confining gases in a J-shaped glass tube known as a Torricellian tube, I observed how changes in pressure affected the volume of the gas. Through these painstaking experiments, I discovered a fundamental relationship. When the pressure of a gas increases, its volume decreases, and vice versa, provided the temperature remains constant. This insight laid the foundation for what we now know as Boyle's law. The impact of this discovery on the scientific community was profound. It revolutionized the understanding of gases and helped establish the concept of a gas as a distinct state of matter. Boyle's law provided scientists with a quantitative understanding of the relationship between pressure and volume, allowing for more accurate predictions and calculations in various fields, from engineering to medicine. Furthermore, my work on gases paved the way for subsequent advancements in the study of thermodynamics and the development of the scientific method itself. The application of Boyle's law extended far beyond my time, influencing generations of scientists and shaping our modern understanding of the physical world. The discovery of my law was not merely a scientific milestone, it was a catalyst for progress, enabling a deeper comprehension of the intricate workings of nature. I am humbled by the enduring impact it has had on the scientific community, and I am grateful to have contributed to our collective knowledge.
Throughout history, many great minds have faced criticism and opposition. Have you ever encountered any misconceptions or misunderstandings about your work? How did you handle those challenges?
One significant misconception that arose was regarding my association with alchemy. Alchemy, with its mystical and speculative nature, often overshadowed my dedication to experimental philosophy and empirical investigation. Critics and skeptics of the time erroneously labeled me as an alchemist, failing to recognize the stark distinction between the two disciplines. To address this misunderstanding, I endeavored to clarify my commitment to the rigorous scientific method. I emphasized the importance of empirical evidence, systematic observations, and reproducible experiments. Through my writings and scientific papers, I endeavored to dispel the misconception and establish my reputation as a dedicated and meticulous scientist. I sought to engage in open dialogues with fellow scholars and critics, patiently explaining the principles of my scientific approach and the rationale behind my experiments. By addressing their concerns with intellectual rigor and evidential support, I aim to foster a deeper understanding and appreciation for my contributions to the field of chemistry. In the face of opposition and misconceptions, I remained steadfast in my commitment to truth and scientific progress. I approached these challenges with a rational and objective mindset, relying on the power of evidence and logical reasoning to counter misconceptions and pave the way for a clearer understanding of my work. It is worth noting that the scientific community, with time, recognized the merit and validity of my contributions. As the years passed, the impact of my discoveries and my dedication to the scientific method became increasingly evident, ultimately cementing my place in the annals of scientific history.
In your lifetime, you had the opportunity to correspond and collaborate with esteemed scientists such as Isaac Newton. Can you share an anecdote or a memorable interaction you had with one of your contemporaries?
Certainly, David. Collaborations with fellow scientists have always been an enriching aspect of my scientific journey. One particularly memorable interaction I had was with the esteemed Sir Isaac Newton, a brilliant mind who would go on to make groundbreaking contributions in the field of physics. Our paths crossed during my later years, and it was during one of our discussions that Newton shared his groundbreaking work on optics. His experiments and theories on the nature of light captivated my attention, and I was inspired by his innovative approach. In turn, I had the opportunity to share my own research and experiments with Newton, particularly those related to the behavior of gases. We engaged in lively debates and exchanged ideas, mutually benefiting from each other's insights. It was a stimulating intellectual exchange that left a lasting impression on both of us. Our collaboration extended beyond scientific discussions, as we also found common ground in our dedication to the principles of experimental philosophy and the scientific method. We recognized the importance of empirical evidence and systematic observation as the bedrock of scientific inquiry. These interactions with Newton and other esteemed scientists of my time reinforced the notion that collaboration and the sharing of knowledge are essential for the advancement of science. Through these exchanges, we propelled one another forward, inspiring new avenues of investigation and discovery. Reflecting on those moments, I am reminded of the power of collective wisdom and the importance of fostering a community of scholars dedicated to the pursuit of truth. The collaboration between great minds like Newton and myself exemplifies the spirit of scientific progress and the transformative impact it can have on our understanding of the natural world.
As a prominent figure in the scientific community, you must have had your fair share of profound insights. Is there a particular quote or saying of yours that encapsulates your philosophy or approach to science?
Throughout my scientific journey, I have strived to uphold principles that I believe to be fundamental to the pursuit of knowledge and the advancement of science. While I have not left behind a multitude of memorable quotes like some of my contemporaries, there is one particular saying that encapsulates my approach to scientific inquiry: sine experientia nihil sufficientia scire potest. In English, it translates to, nothing can be known sufficiently without experience. This simple yet profound statement embodies my unwavering commitment to empirical observations and systematic experimentation as the bedrock of scientific understanding. In essence, it highlights the crucial role that first-hand experience plays in shaping our knowledge. Through meticulous experiments and systematic observations, we uncover the truths of the natural world. It is through the crucible of experience that theories are tested, refined, or even discarded, and scientific progress is propelled forward. This quote serves as a constant reminder of the need for rigor, objectivity, and evidence-based inquiry in the pursuit of scientific truth. It emphasizes the importance of grounding our understanding in empirical reality rather than relying solely on speculation or abstract reasoning. By embracing the power of experience and empirical evidence, I endeavored to uncover the secrets of nature and contribute to the foundation of modern scientific methodology. This approach has guided me throughout my scientific endeavors and continues to resonate with scholars in the scientific community. So, David, while my quotes may not be as numerous as some, I hope that this particular saying sheds light on my philosophical approach to science, a path paved with meticulous observation, systematic experimentation, and a steadfast commitment to the empirical foundations of knowledge.
Science has come a long way since your time, with advancements in technology and new discoveries. Looking at the present-day scientific landscape, what do you think would surprise or amaze you the most?
First and foremost, the rapid progress in technology would leave me astounded. The development of sophisticated instruments and tools, such as powerful microscopes and telescopes, has allowed scientists to delve into the intricate realms of the microscopic and the vast expanse of the universe. The ability to observe and manipulate matter at the atomic and molecular levels would truly be a marvel to behold. Furthermore, the interconnectedness of scientific disciplines would undoubtedly fascinate me. In my time, knowledge was more compartmentalized, with specific fields of study focusing on distinct areas. Today, the collaboration and cross-pollination of ideas among scientists from diverse fields have led to remarkable interdisciplinary breakthroughs. The convergence of biology, chemistry, physics, and various other disciplines has opened new frontiers of understanding, yielding profound insights into complex phenomena and systems. Another aspect that would undoubtedly capture my attention is the sheer volume and accessibility of scientific information. The advent of the internet and digital technologies has revolutionized the dissemination and sharing of knowledge. The ability to access vast databases of research, communicate with scholars from around the globe, and engage in real-time discussions would greatly enhance scientific progress and collaboration. Moreover, the strides made in our understanding of fundamental scientific concepts and the exploration of the cosmos would leave me in awe. Discoveries such as the Higgs boson, gravitational waves, and the ongoing exploration of Mars and distant celestial bodies would expand the horizons of human knowledge, pushing the boundaries of scientific exploration ever further. In reflecting on these advancements, I am reminded of the boundless potential of human curiosity, ingenuity, and collaboration. While the scientific landscape has transformed significantly since my time, the spirit of inquiry and the pursuit of knowledge remain unchanged. So, David, I am certain that the present-day scientific landscape would both surprise and captivate me with its technological marvels, interdisciplinary collaborations, global connectivity, and groundbreaking discoveries.
While your accomplishments are undeniably remarkable, some critics argue that your work lacked inclusivity or overlooked certain perspectives. How do you respond to those claims? And what steps do you think scientists today should take to ensure a more inclusive and diverse scientific community?
It is crucial to address concerns regarding inclusivity and diversity in scientific endeavors, as they foster a richer and more comprehensive understanding of the world around us. While it is true that the scientific landscape of my time was not as diverse and inclusive as it should have been, it is vital to recognize that historical context played a significant role in shaping scientific communities. As a scientist committed to rational inquiry and evidence-based exploration, I acknowledge that my work was influenced by the prevailing socio-cultural norms and biases of the 17th century. It is undeniable that my perspective was limited by the societal structures and perspectives of that era. In hindsight, it is clear that there were voices and perspectives that were not adequately represented or considered in scientific discourse. To address these concerns, scientists today must be vigilant in fostering inclusivity and embracing diversity in all its forms. By actively seeking out and amplifying diverse perspectives, we can break down barriers and overcome biases that hinder scientific progress. This involves promoting equitable opportunities for underrepresented groups, such as women and individuals from marginalized communities, to participate in scientific research and decision-making processes. Fostering an inclusive scientific community requires creating spaces where diverse voices are valued and encouraged to contribute. It is vital to establish mentorship programs, scholarships, and initiatives that promote and support the participation of individuals from all backgrounds in scientific research and education. Moreover, scientists must critically examine their own biases and strive for objectivity and impartiality in their work. By acknowledging and addressing inherent biases, we can ensure that scientific inquiry is conducted with fairness, rigor, and a commitment to uncovering the truth. Inclusivity and diversity in science are not just ethical imperatives, but also essential for scientific progress. By embracing different perspectives, experiences, and ideas, we broaden our understanding, challenge established notions, and generate innovative solutions to complex problems.
Throughout your career, you must have faced setbacks or encountered challenges. Can you share an instance where you faced adversity and how you overcame it?
One particular instance stands out in my memory, an adversity that tested my resolve and commitment to scientific inquiry. During my investigations into the nature of air, I faced a significant hurdle in the form of skepticism and resistance from some of my contemporaries. My experiments, which challenged established beliefs, were met with skepticism and doubt. There were those who dismissed my findings and questioned the validity of my methods. However, in the face of adversity, I remained steadfast in my pursuit of scientific truth. I approached the situation with a combination of resilience and determination, recognizing that the pursuit of knowledge often comes with opposition and resistance. I was determined to address the doubts and criticisms head-on through rigorous experimentation, meticulous observations, and detailed documentation of my results. To overcome this adversity, I adopted a systematic approach. I repeated my experiments numerous times, ensuring that the results were reproducible and the data reliable. I engaged in detailed correspondence with other scholars, sharing my findings and addressing their concerns with clarity and precision. Through open and respectful dialogue, I sought to foster a deeper understanding and acceptance of my scientific contributions. In time, my persistence paid off, and my discoveries began to gain recognition and acceptance within the scientific community. The publication of my influential work, The Skeptical Alchemist, further solidified my contributions to the field of chemistry and helped dispel doubts surrounding my scientific methods. This experience taught me the importance of resilience, perseverance, and a commitment to the scientific process. It reinforced my belief in the power of evidence-based inquiry and the need to challenge established beliefs when supported by empirical observations. In retrospect, overcoming this adversity not only strengthened my scientific resolve but also contributed to the advancement of knowledge in the field of chemistry. It served as a reminder that setbacks and challenges are integral to the scientific journey, providing opportunities for growth, refinement, and the pursuit of truth.
Let's explore the human side of Robert Boyle, away from your scientific pursuits. What were some of your other passions or hobbies? How did you find balance in your life?
While my scientific pursuits undoubtedly occupied a significant portion of my time and energy, I also found solace and enjoyment in various passions and hobbies that brought balance to my life. One of my enduring interests was the exploration of natural philosophy and the wonders of the natural world. Beyond my formal scientific experiments and investigations, I frequently engaged in personal observations of nature. I would often spend hours immersed in the beauty of botanical gardens, carefully examining the intricate details of plants and their diverse species. This contemplative connection with nature served as a source of inspiration and tranquility, allowing me to find solace amidst the rigors of scientific inquiry. Additionally, I had a deep appreciation for the arts, particularly music. Music, with its harmonious melodies and expressive power, held a special place in my heart. I found great pleasure in attending musical performances, where I could indulge in the sounds and emotions evoked by talented musicians. Music provided me with a respite from the analytical nature of scientific work, allowing me to embrace the realm of creativity and emotional expression. Furthermore, I was an avid reader and a lifelong learner. I devoted considerable time to expanding my knowledge across various disciplines, delving into philosophy, theology, history, and literature. These intellectual pursuits stimulated my curiosity and broadened my understanding of the world, complementing my scientific endeavors with a broader perspective and a multi-dimensional approach to knowledge. Finding balance in life was indeed a challenge, given the intensity of my scientific pursuits and the demands of my intellectual curiosity. However, by immersing myself in the beauty of nature, indulging in the art of music, and embracing the joys of intellectual exploration, I was able to cultivate a sense of harmony and fulfillment. Ultimately, the pursuit of scientific knowledge and understanding was inseparable from my personal passions and hobbies. They were intertwined, with each aspect fueling and enriching the other. By embracing a holistic approach to life, where scientific rigor coexisted with the appreciation of nature, the arts, and intellectual pursuits, I found the equilibrium necessary to navigate the complexities of my existence.
Looking back on your life's work, what do you consider your greatest achievement? Is there anything you wish you could have done differently?
Thank you, David, for posing such reflective questions. When considering my life's work, it is difficult to single out a single greatest achievement, as my endeavors spanned various areas of scientific exploration. However, if I were to highlight one aspect that holds particular significance, it would be my contributions to the establishment of the scientific method and the advancement of experimental science. Throughout my career, I sought to emphasize the importance of rigorous experimentation and systematic observation as the foundation of scientific inquiry. By emphasizing empirical evidence and the formulation of testable hypotheses, I aimed to establish a framework that would guide future generations of scientists in their pursuit of knowledge. This dedication to the scientific method led to the publication of my work, The Skeptical Alchemist, which challenged prevailing theories and laid the groundwork for modern chemistry. As for any regrets or things I might have done differently, it is natural for a scientist to reflect upon their work and contemplate areas for improvement. One aspect that I, perhaps, could have given more attention to is the inclusivity and diversity of perspectives in scientific endeavors. Science flourishes when it embraces a multitude of viewpoints and experiences, as it leads to a more comprehensive understanding of the natural world. In retrospect, I recognize the importance of fostering an environment that welcomes diverse voices and perspectives, which can only enrich scientific discourse and promote greater innovation. Nonetheless, it is essential to remember that the scientific landscape of my time differed significantly from that of the present day. Scientific practices and societal norms evolve, and with them come new challenges and opportunities. It is heartening to witness the progress made in recent years towards inclusivity and the recognition of the importance of diverse perspectives in scientific research.
And there you have it, folks. The life and legacy of Robert Boyle, an alchemist turned luminary of chemistry. I hope you've enjoyed this intimate glimpse into the mind of a true scientific pioneer. Join me next time as we unravel the tales of yet another legendary figure on Timeless Talks. Until then, stay curious, stay inspired, and keep seeking the wisdom of the past to illuminate our path forward. This is David Lee signing off, reminding you to subscribe and be a part of our lifelong learning community. Together, we'll continue to unlock the secrets of history's greatest minds. Goodbye for now.